Howdy, everybody. Real quick, this is going to be a off the norm kind of stream. I've been called in as the emergency sub for one of our league teams. That team is going to be streamed, so no commentary tonight, but we will have a stream of League of Legends Team 4 up against Siena College right here on twitch.tv/Baron Esports. And everyone who's hearing this, thank you for tuning in, and we will be getting into that game in just a few. So stick around.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's League of Legends stream. I am your substitute caster for the night, Mundar, and I'll be sitting in for our regular caster, who, ironically, actually, is playing in this game. He has been called in to film as a substitute. Had a player missing this week, and so we've called our intrepid caster into duty. So, see how he does in his first matchup in about 2 years, I think, on one of our teams. So, welcome to our match. I feel like I may have muted myself at that point in time. At some point in time. All right. Penn State Baron looking to for the second match. Players are currently moving over to draft lull to do the draft. And just a reminder, our normal caster, Michael Blastmaster Manning, is in this match. Pull him in as a substitute. But maybe around to do a third game if this second for one of the other teams if this second game does not go and stay play. Be an early night. It will be good to get Michael back in the chair here as your substitute caster for not what you want in a caster, but hey, I suppose I beat dead air. Maybe not. Have I don't have for that game. I believe it was somewhere along the lines of 23-8 or 28-8. A good old fashioned butt kicking by the team from Siena College. The Syndra was a absolute monster in the mid, dealing out huge amounts of damage and quickly putting the Vigar uh, well behind. As I mentioned a few times in that match, I was impressed by the Zillion on support and his ability to push deep into Baron's jungle and pick up vision around the map. Such a key to setting up plays. When you know where the team is coming out jungle, makes it much easier to make a play. Ready. Tempted to go out into the esports center and see how the other teams are doing. And in fact, I will do that. Let me put you guys on hold here for just a second while I go and get an update on the rest of the. All right, I am back in the casting chair, and I can give you a quick update. We have 4 matches that have just completed. Uh, the Baron varsity and blue teams both taking tough defeats, but the Baron white team taking a convincing victory in their match. So we are 1-3 in the early rounds of the evening matches, but plenty of time for a comeback. Hopefully we're starting to get some sound here. I've turned the sound on a confidence monitor here, and we'll see if I start hearing myself in the next 5 minutes, which would say to me that we have come back online. In the meantime, the teams are regrouping and getting ready to their draft. What? Yes, I am. All right, I do hear myself now. So we have fixed the mic problem. If I was muted, I apologize for that. Like I said, I am your substitute teacher in the booth tonight, as Michael Blastmaster Manning out on Summoner's Rift this evening. It'll be interesting to see if they. I assume they will probably let him stay on his Swain. It is his preferred champion, but yeah, if they looked at his OPGG, they would see that that is his favorite champion to play. And perhaps, but considering how convincing their first round was, why make any changes? I would attempt to let them draft the same teams and go ahead and run it back. Why make changes until a team proves that they can beat you with the compositions they ran the last time? I appreciate the support chat. Not my most comfortable position in the world. I prefer to be running the show in the background around here rather than running the show on air. But you don't want to sit here and have you all sitting in silence if we can help it. So you get me instead. That a beautiful night here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and since they're only 6 hours away from us in Albany, I'm going to say probably a beautiful night at Siena College as well. They're just waiting for the draft lull, which not get an invite to. Which means once we get to the actual client, we'll all get to be surprised by the picks together. There we go. All in the lobby. Oh, switching sides. Which makes sense. If you're unaware, the teams alternate picking which side they start on, whether it be side. And not only does that affect which side of Summoner's Rift you start on, the blue side being the left side and the red side being the right side, it also affects the draft order, with the blue side getting to pick first, and then the red team getting to pick 2, and vice versa. So it looks like Penn State Baron has started by banning Ezreal. Now I'm hearing the Summoner's Rift sound effects very loud in my headset, which I did not hear them at all the first match. Interesting. All right. Baron, perhaps doing what we would refer to as a trauma ban on Viego, and also looking to put the support off of Zillion. Interesting that they didn't ban the Syndra after that last match, but perhaps they're looking to counterpick at this time. Siena banning out Kha'Zix, Yone, and Rindamir. And Baron first pick locking in Aura. Siena goes and reruns the Gwen top lane. Again, why change when you're winning? And they lock in Briar jungle. They left Blastmaster on his Swain, and Siena locks in the Syndra again. Which I would. When you win that hard on in a round, there's no reason to make changes. Unless in the case of the jungler, get the character you played last round banned. The ban coming in for Vel'Koz. They benched the Kench. No Tom Kench going to be played this round. And we will not be seeing a Shyvana jungle either. And the final ban is the Ekram, I believe. I believe that's Ekram. Eyesight not as good as it used to be. Sometimes I can't tell Hecarim from Thresh, but I'm pretty sure that's a Hecarim ban. And JC locking in a Misfortune. And we're seeing a Pyke mid lane, or we're seeing a lane swap. We could be seeing a lane swap with a Swain mid, Pyke jungle. I would almost predict that. I'm gonna say that's a Tennessee Baron has done a lane swap. Trying to not trick, but making Siena think that they are going the same lanes as last time with the Swain in the bot lane. However, Swain also a capable mid laner. Now, it's still a tough matchup into Syndra, but at this point in time, you might be looking to have the Swain just hold lane. Don't die, and then play through bot lane. I am self now. I don't have my phone on. Thought I could be picking it up through a second mic, but that second mic is clearly muted. There's my good friend and AV Ken Mason when I need him. Probably happily in bed, as I should be at this time of night. Instead, we're here living the dream, the little League of Legends on Friday night. Where else would you rather be? All right, welcome back to everyone's favorite time of night, the stream delay. So if you're around the Penn State Barron campus right now and you have nothing else to do, up here and watch our League of Legends matches live in person inside Perry Hall, or tonight is also game night down in the Reed Lounge for the Barron Gaming Club. So if you're looking to play some board games, card games, role-playing games, all of those things available with pizza, I might add, from 8:30 till everyone goes to bed. From my experience, it's pretty late. So the only two change. Well, there are three changes. Sienna's side this time, they actually took the Kaisa rather than leaving it over for Penn State. And moving to Bard. Bard actually in a very strong position right now after recent buffs in patch, I believe, 1320. And then obviously the Briar, who is strong but did take a slight nerf in the current 1321 patch. So it'd be interesting to see if that has made any changes to her win rate. Still a potentially strong jungler with that very easy engage, or I should say easy, that long range engage ultimate has. But it'll be a interesting to see. They to see if Baron actually announced their. I wasn't paying attention to the draft. If well, I guess you wouldn't know in draft lull to say so. They wouldn't know that they were facing a Pike until they locked in here for the draft, which they don't actually have to do. Well, yeah, they don't actually have to do. They have to line the rules for ECAC when it comes to lining up is you line up in the position that you intend to play. If the draft doesn't suggest that you play something else, gonna get the game video here. Come on, game capture. Right? Come on. Not. Let's try play capture. There we go. I don't know what happened there for a second, but good luck to both teams in this match. We have Baron hiding out in upper mid bush. Briar walking in and gonna take some damage here. Oh, an engage. And Briar takes about half health before running out. Oh, if Swain had landed that hook, they might still get the kill. Fiora's gonna keep pursuing this, and they do. Fiora gets the first kill, and now Syndra. Oh, but I think Swain may have overextended. Yes. Oh. Yep. We're going to turn. Baron will turn a kill over onto Kaisa. Wow, this is an absolute level 1 fiesta. Wow. There are 3 kills. Are they going to get the Syndra too? Oh my god, 4 kills in the first minute and a half. What is this game? You're taking another chunk out of Gwen. A huge HP advantage for Fiora right now. Can absolutely just zone Gwen off the wave if she wants. Briar back on her blue buff. And why am I not getting... There we go. Wasn't getting my my stats results. So in that first 2 minutes, we have a kill over to Fiora, Misfortune, and Pike, and then a return kill for the Kaisa. This will be an interesting lane. Oh, okay. So this could be an interesting early lane because Pike is very strong into Bard early in the game. However, Bard will scale into a roaming monster later in the game. But again, it will be interesting to see how Blastmaster does in his lane. Oh. Sometimes the problem with engaged champions is sometimes you get more than you bargain for. But Sejuani following up with the gank into bot lane to make it a 1-for-1. And chasing Bard back to his tower. I think they're going to get the Fiora, though. Nope. Over the wall. Now they're still definitely going to get the Fiora. Briar is just too fast. And that is actually a big kill for Siena because it allows Gwen to go ahead and actually do some farming. Although, if you're already back on the map with these new reduced death timers, you are quickly back into lane. Baron much more aggressive this round, it seems. And I think well, the Pike holding his abilities, I really think he probably could. No, I think that's too aggressive. Does not. He's too far away for the Swain to follow up. Needs to disengage quickly. It's too late. Pike is an aggressive roaming support, and that's the sort of play you want to see, but it did not work. And meanwhile, Briar once again counter jungling the Penn State Baron side of the map, and looking to gank top on the Fiora, while the Sejuani looks to set up behind the Syndra, and there they are. The stun and the pull from Swain and the kill. So they are doing a better job of trying to keep the Syndra from getting out of control. Syndra's early game poke won't be as strong against Swain as it was against Vigar. However, the Syndra should scale better than the Swain into the late game. But right now, a pretty even matchup. Although Siena has slowly pulled back its early game deficit. After giving up those 3 kills in the beginning of the game, they have now pulled it back and are going to go ahead and take the first dragon, it looks. Penn State, I will say we're wasting their time standing outside the pit. At that point in time, they should have been pushing wave. They could have been doing just about anything else than standing and watching the dragon be taken. It is not a productive use of time here in Summoner's Rift. At no point in time should you really just be watching. And they go in on the Bard and get the kill. Isa backs off. Bard unable to... Oh no, the Bard did escape through his tunnel. No. Yeah, he did. Or did he come back to life already? No, maybe he came back to life already. I think they got the kill. They're clearing her camps as the Bard goes on another roam again. I expect the Bard to once again get some excellent deep vision, and there's a huge flank here on the, oh! Misfortune dodges. I don't know if MF has ult right now, but they're going to walk to the point where they get some support from Swain, and the gank is unsuccessful in registering a kill to this point. That doesn't mean there was no value, as it also pulled the Swain out of lane. But no resources really lost in the... We are returning to lane right now. Briar clearing camp. Sejuani, who did a lot of lane ganking early, is significantly behind in CS to Briar at this point in time, who took advantage of those early ganks to counter jungle, and is perhaps looking to do it again. No, is going to back instead. Fiora and Gwen. Scissor. Good trade from Fiora there. Nice chunk of health. Ooh. Another nice chunk of health. Backing off, taking some CS while waiting for abilities to come back up, and looking to poke again. Syndra and Swain. Swain ulting, but unless they get the pull, I don't think we'll see a kill here. Nope, but we do get a Syndra flash. So that will leave Syndra a little more vulnerable in lane. Oh, got the pull. Oh, the Q auto does not quite get the kill, but I believe should force Syndra out of lane. There's no one currently there to follow up with a gank. Syndra cannot really risk walking back up at this point, I don't believe. Because another pull Q would be the end of her. In fact, she best watch walking up. Chunk back, but still forced out of lane. Nope, decides to stay. With all of the other Baron players visible on map. Oh, we got a kill over on the Bard. But Syndra is safe to stay in lane so long as they know where the Baron jungler is, which they do, as it's chasing the Kai'Sa. It's to watch out. Now, Briar has once again invaded and taken a jungle camp. Swain better watch out. Nope. Nope. Unless he has flash, it's dead. Nope. He is a dead Swain mid laner. Kai'Sa retreats back behind her tower. Could get dove here. No, Pyke misses the hook. And now they look to counterattack with the Bard portal coming in. They might not know that Sejuani is there, and Sejuani turns it back around. Is the Bard gonna get away? They are, but the opportunity to dive again is here. Bard needs to perhaps portal out again because a Pyke hook would have resulted in a kill. However, Syndra back in the lane again. Maybe this is a bad roam for Siena. Misfortune gets the kill, needs to get out of tower range, and does. So they will live Baron with a 2k gold lead and a 3 kill lead early in the match here. Baron putting up a much better showing here in round 2. Briar once again still is living in the Penn State Baron jungle, although Sejuani is in Briar's jungle. Oh, that is an ill-advised. They went in on Kai'Sa and gave over a kill. And a small shutdown. You do not want to let the ADC get out of control gold-wise, as they can do exactly what their name says and carry a game. Oh, Fiora gets the kill and gets out from under tower. Briar, however, on the stalk, will attempt to clear the wave to prevent the tower from falling, and will do that. You're going to try and proxy the wave here. For those of you who aren't League of Legends longtime followers, proxying a wave is killing a wave of minions before it gets to a still standing tower. It allows your wave of minions to push into the tower for free. It won't happen this wave, but the next wave, because Blue Side will actually Briar might have proxy wave. A huge gap on both sides between minion waves. Briar missing the ult. Bard jumping in, looking to the misfortune, huge misfortune ult. A double kill, and the dragon for Penn State Baron, who extends their gold lead to a little over 3,000. However, Sejuani is caught out. Not a good time for Misfortune to go in, I don't think, but might get the kill anyways. Oh, the Syndra stun saves her. Oh, they get the kill onto the Swain with the Berserk, but the Briar goes down as well. Gwen picks up a kill top lane. This game is chaotic. There are kills being traded back and forth. We have 20. We're averaging 2 kills a minute in this game. 26 kills at the 13-minute mark. Why are we talking in all chat? That is a good question. Go find it. Alright, I am back to watch another chaotic fight in mid lane. The Berserk bar. Oh, Swain better get under a tower, and does, as the tower assists in the kill. Has the chance to maybe, if he can catch the Syndra, has a chance for a 2-ability combo kill. As long as he can avoid the stun. I still hearing back. Why am I hearing 5 minutes? I do not have a phone on. Maybe I did. I clearly only have one mic on though, which is interesting. So I think that was actually my second mic picking up my phone, which is on low volume. But oh, the Fiora, huge damage, and the tower's down. Nope, the Gwen is going to. Nope, the Gwen is not going to sneak away. Yes, is this going to be a double? No, the Fiora gets out. Half health. Got out way better than I thought they were going to at that point in time. I thought they were going to take a second tower shot there. Swain quickly clears the wave. Syndra, additional tower damage. Bard looking to roam. Bard, perhaps the best roaming support, as he can fly around the map at ease, looking for engages. But instead, finding nothing, Swain being close to his tower, heads back to base to buy some items. Spend that gold. Getting gold does not mean anything in League of Legends unless you spend it. And while I was yelling at people out in the lab, gonna actually close the gold lead back to essentially even at this point in time. Pike probably not going to win that fight with Briar, and in fact should have probably saved. Oh, we get a follow-up from Misfortune. And the danger with Briar is once you go in, you have to keep going. Oh, a lot of damage from the Syndra onto the Misfortune, who falls. But the ult from Swain continues as he continues to do damage. We'll lose that ult right now, but oh boy, now he is stuck between a Bard and a Kaisa. Pike pulls him in, but I'm not sure if that's what we want. That just seems like a situation where we will die twice instead of just once. And that is the case indeed. I'm sure the Pike wanted to do his best to rescue his teammate in that situation, but sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. And it would have been better to just walk away and save your own life, other than throw it away, die with your team. So after those couple of kills, Baron has stretched their lead back to around 2,000 gold, but they did give over another Drake, but not coming that quickly. I feel another Fiesta coming. Bard looking to engage with a portal. Briar hiding in a bush. A questionable team fight. Swain ults, but no, he does stay in range of damage to keep his ult alive. However, I don't think that even that ult is going to help him 3v1. And having already used... Oh! It was out of packs, and the pentakill for Kaisa. Oh, devastating for Penn State Baron. Kaisa had maybe 10% health, but now double buffed and looking to push mid lane. and probably sitting on a huge chunk of gold at this point in time. The Sejuani going to try and grab the Bard. I do not think that is a wise decision. Now, the Pike is there to assist, but even then, I would not be super excited to try and go in on that Kai'Sa at this moment. Pike looking for Bard, gets the hook, but that is all. Again, good vision. Actually, no, just good vision on the Siena side. Baron struggling to keep vision on any part of the map in this, and an excellent job in that category again this match. The game is essentially dead even. Only 200 gold and a single dragon separating the two teams. However, 13 kills on the Kai'Sa, and soon to be more perhaps. The Kai'Sa just forcing Baron to retreat at full speed. The Briar ults in. Oh, that was a Kai'Sa. I thought that was the Briar ulting in, but that was Kai'Sa coming in, getting another 2 kills. And looking to dive the Swain. Won't get it, but we'll get the tower. Now we'll look to dive the Swain and probably be successful in this. The Kai'Sa does too much damage even for the healing of Swain's ult. And the Bard picks up the kill, I believe, there. Indeed. And that frees the other 2 members of Siena's team to roam top and take out the Gwen. Only the Misfortune says Wani are alive. However, we might get the ult. Gets the Bard and the Kai'Sa. Oh, the Briar did go in. Is going to take down the Misfortune. Is going to take too many tower shots and will die to complete the ace. However, they are already back up at this point in time. So, Syndra now pushing down top lane. Gwen pushing down bot lane. And the pressure is increasing quickly on the side of Penn State Baron. Get a TP here from the Fiora, who, to be fair, has had a much more successful game against the Gwen this time than they did last round when they were on Olaf. Now, stops the back, even though they didn't know they were there. This they will get the back this time because, again, Penn State Vision has no vision. And the ult from Briar. No, the ult from Kai'Sa. Not the ult from Kai'Sa. Dash in from Kai'Sa. Who disengages before the 3 players from Penn State Baron collapse. Dragon coming up in just a few seconds. From Siena looks to be in a good position. Test that. Looking to push Penn State Baron out of lane and get the kill on the ADC from Penn State Baron, taking away a huge chunk of Baron's damage potential. Circling around, getting the Swain. This has all the makings of another ace. Oh, so much damage. Nope. Well, indeed. And that will be a dragon if they want it, as well as a push down lane for the Syndra, which should allow for Siena to go ahead and quickly rotate mid if they wish to and take perhaps 1, maybe 2 towers mid after getting this dragon. This dragon is going down slower than I expected it to, but... And Misfortune is up and in racing towards the Syndra. Clearing the wave with their ult, being stunned out of ult by Syndra. Pike trying to invis forward, but needs to be careful because that Bard is lurking in the area, and if they engage, you could get the Bard portal through the wall. Stun the attack. Pike looking to get some vision perhaps around Baron. next objective to take. Siena has now taken a 1,000 gold lead. And just a massive dice right now. Although, to be fair, JC Green has 10 kills themselves. It is an all ADC world, and we're just living in it right now. Your gauges again, but it's going to be collapsed on the GA. Comes in for the save. Oh! The Syndra gonna go down anyways. It wasn't actually a GA, it was probably a Zhonya's. Because that was Syndra and not Gwen. Stopwatch? No, that was stopwatch. What a fiesta! JC's coming in with the damage. If they can stay alive, should have enough damage to take down Gwen, and does. An ace for Penn State Baron. This match is back and forth all over the place. Just when you think Siena has ripped the game back into their favor, Penn State Baron with the ace in the top lane, and will now take a wave into base. A TP from Syndra to bot lane to stop the Swain push. Swain will back off as Syndra attempts to chase down lane. Pike and Misfortune probably should back to spend the gold they got from that the fight top lane. We're looking at ADCs who are starting to approach full build. Kaisa needing just to finish off the Zhonya's probably to beat hers, and Misfortune only needing one more item. They sit on 4 items. We are going to have another fight around Baron, perhaps. This Kaisa were to get caught out, that would be a huge... Oh, but the Misfortune all comes in, but the Kaisa actually got out of it. Oh, 2 kills for JC. The Sejuani goes down, but Baron... Almost another race. The Syndra racing out of... towards mid lane should give Baron a Baron if they so choose. Little on the map to stop them at this point in time. However, they are lacking their jungler this fight, but will up after the opponent. But they did get their Baron. No, they did. Came off. No, they did. Pick up. It's still up, so left it. Obviously, there are no buffs there, so they didn't. Syndra purchasing a Rabadon. That will be a huge spike in damage, as it provides not only a amount of AP, but also a massive 5%, 40% AP buff. Oof. Isa and Briar missing their engages. You're going to have another fight, and it's a potential for a 5v4 as Gwen pushes top lane. Baron should have the numbers advantage in this fight if they want them. Dragon has spawned. Baron attempting to race it down. And will. However, they may be caught in the pit. Misfortune looking for spacing. The ult doesn't get the amount of damage they would like. Now it's a race back to the safety of tower, perhaps catch the Gwen top lane. The danger there being that you could get collapsed on when attempting to get out. Oh, here comes the Bard. A shutdown on Misfortune is huge, taking them out of the fight. Another potential turning point in the game. This game is all over the place. Pyke with a kill. Pyke with a double kill. But then also goes down. Sejuani down. The tower almost gets a kill. Siena walks away with 3 members intact. Briar pushes down the bot lane. Sejuani picks up an Abyssal match. Syndra picks up a stopwatch on their way to Azonia's. The Kaisa is full build. Fortune is almost full build. Getting to the point now where as start to maximum levels, gold differential won't matter. We're not there yet. We're still 3 to 4 levels, sometimes 5 levels to go until max level. But 30 minutes into this game, it has been chaotic. Let's go with chaotic. Siena looking to set up around Baron, looking for an engage. Pyke attempting to stealth out. Sejuani attempts to catch the Kaisa out, but has no one to follow up on their stun. AC Green looking for space so as not to get caught. Pyke goes in on the Syndra and gets immediately exploded. Briar misses y'all. Kaisa misses her launch, but ooh, look at the engager. Another explosion. The Syndra using their stopwatch to stay alive, and Sejuani goes down as well. Being the Fiora to fight the Gwen in the bot lane, while Misfortune attempts to escape top lane. A potentially futile position. Sejuani has all of the speed. Sorry. Kaisa, sorry. And meanwhile, Siena just sieging the base, taking the Nexus, and taking Game 2 and the series. Good games, everyone. I appreciate you all joining us here this evening for some Friday Night League of Legends, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Monday for Smash Rainbow Six and Counter. This is Mundar signing off for the night. Safe and be well.